It's closing time. Closing time. It's closing time. Yeah, we're going off the menu. Talking about the food, talking about the moods. Yeah, we're going off the menu. Talking about the food, talking about the moods. Yeah. Talking about the way that they treat us, but we still gotta feed them. I'm just trying to tell you how I'm feeling. Maybe share some stories, help them see ya. Yeah, yeah, we going off the menu. Yeah, we going off the menu.
What's up, y'all? Thank you for tuning in to the Awf Tha Menu podcast. This is the first episode. No restaurant names will be used in this podcast because, like, baby, we got bills and we got time for nobody coming after us, okay? All right. My first ever guest, what would you like to go by, darling?
BonQueeQuee.
BonQueeQuee. Okay, fuck it. We gonna roll with it. All right, BonQueeQuee. Let's start with some questions. It's strictly about being off in the service industry. You feel me?
Okay.
All right, BonQueeQuee. How long have you been in the industry? Have you mostly been like front of house or back of house?
I have been in the industry 11 years.
Damn.
Maybe coming up on 12. Mostly front of house, though. When I managed, I helped a little bit in the back of house, but mostly front of house.
Okay.
Long time.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
You got tenure at this point. Shit,
Yeah.
You go anywhere. What made you get into the industry?
Well, I was in high school, and I worked at a catering company. That was like one of my first jobs ever. And then I started working at a daycare, and then I was like, ooh, no money. So I decided to go work at a restaurant because it was quick, fast, easy money. And I've been in them ever since.
Do you prefer like corporate settings or more so like the independent mom and pop type vibe?
Definitely independent mom and pop. I have nothing against corporate settings. It's just not my style, not my vibe. I think I'm a lot, and like the corporate setting doesn't necessarily like that sometimes.
Hell yeah, they be trying to like clip your wings, baby. They want you.
It's a very cookie cutter. They want you to act a certain way, dress a certain way, talk a certain way, and I can't.
Oh, you didn't feel 50 desserts?
Right, you didn't get them to join our club, like, no.
Like, girl, fuck you. All right. What's the best thing about being in this industry?
Ooh. Honestly, I think it's the people that you meet. Whether it be like the coworkers that you work with. Like, I met some good ass people working in the restaurant industry. But also, you know, I think the reason that I've stayed this long is because the guests that come in. Now, don't get me wrong. We've had some, you know, we have shitty people. There's shitty people out there. But the really cool ones that come in and you get to make these connections with them, and people come from all over, especially the place that I work at now. People come from all over. So the connections that are made in this industry, like, I wouldn't trade it for anything. I think that for me is the best part.
Oh my gosh. They make me emotional.
Don't cry, bitch.
You making it out. The fuck is beautiful. You making the connections and shit.
Yeah.
All right. What's the worst? Okay.
The fucking people.
Damn. Okay. That's some irony. That's some irony.
I think it's because I love like being able to run around all day. Like I can't imagine sitting at a fucking desk all day long. So being able to run around, love that. But also the people that come in that are shitty, right? Like there's good and bad in every job, and I think that's one of the funniest parts is that it is ironic because the best part is the people, but it can also be the worst part. Because some of these people make me want to commit crimes. Can I say that on there?
Hell yeah, because you ain't committing no crime.
They make me want to commit fucking crimes and slap a hoe. But, you know, can't do that. So, yeah.
That's real.
That's
all
real.
Right. What's the craziest thing you've dealt with during a shift?
Oh, my God.
I know you probably seen a lot of shit, 11 years in the game, but if you just had to say, like, the craziest, like you probably drove home in silence type shit, like, or you may have just been like, later on, like, what the fuck?
Oh, man. I think I've seen a lot of shit in the 11 years, and there have been many days where I just drove home in silence. But I think almost having to call the cops was like, just like the end of it for me.
Baby, what you had to call the cops for? Like,
because there was a table that was pissed off about how long the food was taking, and it was a miscommunication between the server and them, and they were saying that they weren't going to pay for anything, and I'm like, at this point I was managing, so they were telling me they're not going to pay for anything, and I'm like, well, you guys did consume these drinks, and y'all did consume, these oysters, or whatever the fuck it was, and they were like, we're not paying for shit, and like got up and started walking out, and then they accused me of hitting them, and I told them to get out. Well, I told them get the fuck out, because there was nobody else in the restaurant. Thank God.
Okay, cool.
I told them to get the fuck out, and they ended up, as they were leaving, like throwing plates all over the ground and breaking shit, and like it was a whole thing. I had to write a report about it and pull up camera footage to prove that I never laid a hand on any of them.
Girl, what the fuck?
I've also had to call the ambulance before for a lady that was so fucked up. She didn't know where she was and was like taking a bunch of Xanax, and her Xanax fell out.
She was taking
floor.
Xanax while she was already fucked up at the restaurant?
Yeah.
See, we never know you never know who you dealing with.
Yeah.
It all starts with what you want to drink.
Exactly.
And from there, you don't know what the fuck.
Exactly. I've seen some things.
Throwing plates on the motherfucking floor.
Yeah. Just crazy.
I know I ain't hurt at all, but damn. For the first episode, damn. All right. What are 3 rules you'll come up with if you had your own restaurant? 3 rules.
3 rules. Wow, that's a good question. I think the first one is treat people how you would like to be treated, whether it's your coworkers, whether it's the people that are coming in and making this establishment money. I think it's important, like, treat people how you want to be treated. I feel like that's, like, the golden rule. Like,
just universal law. Like,
universal. Yeah, because you get what you give, Wow. I think... Oh, wow. You got me, like, really thinking. I ain't never thought about this before.
Hey, look. I need you to think. The thoughts that need to be thunk. Ooh, baby, the suspense.
It got me, like, really thinking, like, I ain't never thought about that before.
Really?
Yeah. Well, because I would never own my own restaurant. Fuck that.
Fuck it. I mean, hey, so look, it's a money-making... If you can make it go, hey.
It is. I think, teamwork is a big thing. The job that I have now is the first job I have ever worked where everybody works as a team. Like, you can tell that there's teamwork in that place. And I think that's really important because it helps the flow of everything.
Right.
In the restaurant. So, you know, and I get that some people, they're going to have their days. You know, there are days that I be slacking. You know? But, like, as a whole, I think it's important that everybody works as a team. Because that's how it flows. That's how it goes. Like, that is what makes, it can make a terrible day so much better if everybody is working together.
Right. Either sink or swim.
Yeah. Bitch, and I'm trying to swim. At least a little bit.
I try at least.
Flotation device.
Fuck it, I play the violin with the rest of them. If this bitch go down, but we gonna rock out.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Okay, period. And then
I'm trying to think.
Number 3.
Damn, man, that is
a rule, like, this is your place. You walk in, they got spoon bread in that bitch. Okay. What is on the wall? One more rule. The grand rule.
The grand rule. Honestly, smile. Leave your shit at home. That's something, like, very early on in my career working in restaurants, I wasn't able to do that. I would bring all my baggage to work, no matter what it was that I was going through. And I think now I'm able to kind of separate the two after doing it for so long.
Right.
And, like, I understand, like I said, people are going to have their bad days. And I think that, like, that's going to happen. But you should be able to separate the two. Like, this is work.
Right.
This is your outside life.
Right.
Come in, put a smile on. Our whole job is acting.
Girl, that's why I got them personality disorders and shit. But that's another topic for another day.
Yeah.
Okay, but I feel that, like, leave all your shit out there.
Yeah.
Come do your job.
Come in ready to work.
And it don't make you so tired. Cause, like, when you
yeah.
angry, you tired.
Not only that, but, like, one person could be in a bad mood and be spreading that shit to everybody. Like, it's so infectious, especially when we're working in such a close environment.
It's giving musty.
Yeah.
Must you be musty?
I like that. Must you be musty?
Okay.
Period.
And last and final question. I know you already said I would handle a restaurant. I don't give a fuck. You know, I don't give a fuck. What kind of food would you sell at your dream restaurant? Like,
so I have.
Ain't necessarily you got to be cooking it. You just, hey.
I have actually thought about this. My dad and I had talked about opening up like a Louisiana cuisine, Cajun, etouffee, sauce pecan, gumbo, all that kind of shit. But, like, up in the mountains.
Yeah.
Where people don't know.
Get the motherfuckers hooked.
Yeah. Because I lived in Colorado, and they don't season shit.
Colorado.
No offense, Coloradians or whatever.
Hey, look, they know what they food like. That's why
people
come down here.
It ain't seasoned.
People be down in Louisiana, baby, looking for the seasons. When them people's coming from overseas, going on voyages, they was looking for seasonings and shit.
Although, I also thought about the other day, why they don't have pasta in a drive-thru.
There was a place called Fazoli's when I was growing up, and it was like that.
I would love that. To sell
the
pasta.
90s was a interesting place.
Yeah, I agree.
You need to bring this shit back.
Pasta in a drive-thru? Can you imagine? Fresh pasta, fresh pesto.
People be bread, the bread rolls, garlic bread.
Yeah.
I see the vision.
If I could still smoke, it would be weed-infused pasta, but...
See, you doing too much.
Look,
weed-infused pasta.
That's the truth. You know how good that shit would be?
It'd be called pasta. That was a good one, though. You said it. You were thinking that. Okay, anyways. Well, thank you so much for answering those questions, giving your point of view of being in the industry. Do you have any words of encouragement to those in the industry? Any words you want to leave with the podcast?
Don't be a dick and don't be a Karen. Period.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Don't be a dick and don't be a Karen.
Period. Fuck that. Just have fun. For somebody just starting out in the industry, just have fun. I wish I wouldn't have taken stuff so seriously. Because at the end of the day, it's just a job. And it's not worth your mental health either.
All right.
Thank you for having me.
That was Sister BonQueeQuee holding it down, giving us her point of view of being in this industry. Thank you for coming to Awf Tha Menu, and be on the lookout for the next episode. Y'all be blessed. And tip your waiter, a bartender.